for football as a moment ago their teams were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Welcome to Cashville, Tennessee. Where any wide
Tucker McCann now set to do the honors here.
Any wide out can have a game with a motherfucking life. If you play fantasy, pick anybody that's going against these niggas. Put this nigga Janoris back in the slot since he's scared to get off a block. Ain't no tricks in the trade. We just play this shit and pray it work. Run deep, cuz. No, I ain't saying, bro. You got film. I can't. Offensively and defensively, I'm fucked up.
Mayfield on play action. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Appreciate it.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Farley. And a huge return.
I was like, you bring up all the time in the world. Ain't no way he's gonna do this. He's gonna let this motherfucker get this.
That's another absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me,
all right, dude.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know,
they call me no chill deal.
The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
I see my hole. I cut it back so stupid.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me again.
After the run, Tannehill going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Browns D locked in on
this it though.
Down, brings up 4th.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a
no,
receiver.
But why you bullshitting? Who the fuck? I was playing Badger. Badger hit the ball 6 times, and the ball was on his back, and then this dude came and grabbed it. I missed the field goal, so you know.
And that is no good. And this will remain a
zone come off.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up.
He was running with the.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks.
That nigga was running with the ball on his back in the end zone. I was like, and my dudes was around. They were just standing and looking at it. I know. I try to strip it on the low.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he is met quickly.
Bro, and that's the Norris Jenkins, a nigga that's scared to tackle. Like
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know.
This nigga's on Anthony Schwartz. It's a cross route.
So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in.
I knew what it was.
Levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing.
Good D cross. That's what I meant. You know what I meant.
Getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Oh, he pulls over him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. From the red zone now, Mayfield.
I picked my own damn player. By the way, who the fuck is? By the way, nah. By the way, who you think? This a pop quiz for the people who's been in here. Who you think got burnt?
In the red zone, short field. But now
exactly.
Because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends.
Bro, that's because I was playing a zone.
Wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
What's up, bro? I don't like it.
Point, and that makes the score 7-0.
What deep tackle you got? Them motherfuckers over there are great.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
They're great. I'm gonna tell you because I'm damn sure getting the damn what's the name in free agency, a cornerback in free agency.
He only gets this out to the 16.
All the 60s on my teams are gone.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Bro, give me some time.
Long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal.
That nigga from Hickory in North Carolina.
This time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time.
Hickory, North Carolina, and all of them play the same.
Tannehill. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield.
Boy, it's tackle like a motherfucker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. This is Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Trying to get that X going.
12 more yards there and another first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Playing cover 3.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. after one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A first down carry for Henry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Man open, here is Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for only a couple.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay gain.
Second down and goal. Tannehill over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And it's a Titans touchdown. Brian Hill from 4 yards out. And the Titans are an extra
momentum, bro,
from tying this thing up. Getting your back involved. What's the there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover?
Nah, but it's going to my side, bro.
His hands oftentimes makes people miss. Gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
You see that little wave over their head, over the player's head at the very top? It's at the very top of the scoreboard.
So
yeah, it's at the very top of the scoreboard.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I guess it's still going off their interception.
The Browns drive about to get started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
Of course. Did you see what? Please tell me you see what Caleb Farley done.
And he will finally be taken down.
Hey, Caleb Farley ran right by it. He was like, I don't want to hit this nigga today.
For him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Nick Chubb hit 21.9.
Fuck that business decision. That nigga 6'2". Look at him. Nobody's blocking him. No, nobody.
NFL, and he flashed the big-time speed again there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside.
Give the hell now, because hot down Janoris Jenkins trash too.
And taking it to the 15-yard.
I'll tell you, ask News how many blocks he shedded last night.
13 yards that time and another first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
It'll be a pickup of 2 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be fourth down and a few inches.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. It'll be a pickup of 4, and the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal. Caught left side, it's Beckham. Touchdown, Browns.
Where is Amari
Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Parkey with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time, and it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off play action, Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff to Henry. And some space here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks such tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Tannehill. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. On 1st down, Tannehill. A check down here for Henry. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
To throw again on second down, Tannehill. Touchdown! Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with
confidence. Follow you better. There you look at this shit here.
And that is how this first half will come to an end. Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
You were trying to go to Schwartz, weren't you?
Still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 67 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down, here's Henry.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
On first down, it's Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him.
That nigga jump on his back.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. Henry again on second down. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
I should have took that on.
A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Now Tannehill. He's got a man. It's first and the tight end. And he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They come up in a 2 tight end look here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. To throw is Tannehill. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jordan Elliott able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now it's Tannehill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35.
If you want to know what's crazy, though, it don't matter what you do. If you try to put air under that, you still throw a flag, bro.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's second down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And all the way down to the
what I tell you, though, all else fail, throw it to who?
We have seen big
I was playing, bro. That Farley getting his ass posted, man.
Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
I don't need to play with nobody, bro.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, they'll run with Chubb. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Okay. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the
them in the spot.
And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A run with Henry on first down, but nowhere to go there as he can't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11. Play action, it's Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. Henry on first down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or two at most.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
You was on the right play.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
I'm going to have to start doing my black concept to that backside.
And intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
I threw it too late.
We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
Well, it's all about better than Tannehill.
It usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Here's Mayfield. Pass caught by Hooper. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Mayfield. He's got a man.
Come on, Brianna.
It's Landry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 more yards there and another first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Baker. They set up the screen to Chubb. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Mayfield to throw. Flush to his right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One last throw here for Tannehill. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for, but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming. The Hail Mary, they just couldn't get it done.